He is known for his culinary reminiscences and reflections on the craft and science of cookery. He is recognized for his contributions to the field of philosophy through his book Physiologie du Goût. His name is JeanAnthelmeBrillat-Savarin. In 18th-century France, amidst the turmoil of the French Revolution, a man by the name of JeanAnthelmeBrillat-Savarin emerged as a renowned figure in the culinary world. Brillat-Savarin, a lawyer and politician, found solace and passion in the art of cooking and the science of taste. His magnum opus, Physiologie du Goût, would forever etch his name in history. Brillat-Savarin's journey to gastronomic fame was not an easy one. As the Reign of Terror engulfed France, he was forced to flee into exile. For nearly 3 years, he found himself in the United States, teaching French and playing the violin to make ends meet. However, his love for food and the desire to share his culinary experiences never waned. Returning to France when the political climate allowed, Brillat-Savarin resumed his legal career and eventually reached the pinnacle of the French judiciary. But it was his spare time that truly defined him. The Physiology of Taste, the culmination of years of writing, was published just weeks before his death in 1826. This work not only solidified his position as a pioneer in the gastronomic essay genre but also immortalized his name as a connoisseur of fine dining. As Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." And indeed, Brillat-Savarin's life, filled with exile, passion, and culinary pursuits, will be forever remembered, inspiring generations to come to appreciate the art of cooking and the science of taste. JeanAnthelmeBrillat-Savarin, known for his love of food and gastronomy, was born in the cathedral city of Bely in 1755. Growing up in a region where good food was highly valued, Brillat-Savarin developed a deep appreciation for culinary delights. His father, a prominent lawyer, and his mother, the daughter of Bely's notary royal, instilled in him a passion for both the law and the pleasures of the table. As Brillat-Savarin embarked on his education, he found himself torn between his love for the law and his desire to pursue a career as a violinist. While studying at the Collège de Bely, he immersed himself in a diverse range of subjects, including agriculture, science, and the works of renowned philosophers and writers. He even took up the violin, finding solace and joy in playing the instrument. In 1774, Brillat-Savarin enrolled at the University of Dijon, where he focused on studying law. However, he also delved into other areas of interest, such as medicine and chemistry. It was during this time that he formed a friendship with Louis Bernard Guyton de Morveau, a renowned chemist who would become a valuable mentor to Brillat-Savarin. Throughout his early years, Brillat-Savarin's passion for food and his intellectual pursuits intertwined. He absorbed knowledge about various culinary techniques and unique dishes from friends and acquaintances of his parents. These experiences shaped his understanding of gastronomy and laid the foundation for his later philosophical reflections on the pleasures of the table. As Brillat-Savarin's life unfolded, he would come to be known for his famous statement, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This belief in the cyclical nature of existence reflects his philosophy that life is meant to be savored and enjoyed. It serves as a reminder to appreciate the simple pleasures, such as a well-prepared meal, and to find joy in the everyday experiences that make up our lives. There was nothing of the revolutionary in his makeup, remarked JeanAnthelmeBrillat-Savarin, reflecting on his role in the tumultuous events of the French Revolution. After graduating and practicing law in Bely, Brillat-Savarin found himself drawn to the plight of the poor, seeking to alleviate their suffering caused by years of financial crisis and poor harvests. In 1787, he even visited the royal residence at the Château de Versailles, perhaps hoping to find support for his cause. However, as riots erupted in Grenoble in 1788 and the king summoned the Estates General, Brillat-Savarin was elected to represent the Third Estate of Bely. Despite his involvement, he maintained a stance that was far from revolutionary. As the Estates General transformed into the National Constituent Assembly, he spoke out against certain reforms, including the division of France into administrative departments, the introduction of trial by jury, and the abolition of capital punishment. When his term of office ended in 1791, Brillat-Savarin returned home as the president of the Civil Tribunal of the new Department of Ain. However, as the political climate in Paris grew increasingly radical, with the abolition of the monarchy, he found himself at odds with the new regime and was dismissed from his post due to his royalist sympathies. Despite this setback, he remained popular among his fellow citizens and was elected mayor of Bely in December 1792. For nearly a year, Brillat-Savarin worked tirelessly to protect his city from the excesses of the revolution. However, with the onset of the Reign of Terror in September 1793, he began to fear for his own safety. Realizing the risk of arrest and execution, he made the decision to flee from France to Switzerland. Finding refuge in Lausanne and later with relatives in Meudon, he discovered the recipe for fondue that would become his celebrated culinary legacy. In the company of fellow exile Jean-Antoine de Rostaing, Brillat-Savarin contemplated a new life across the Atlantic. They embarked on a journey to Rotterdam and set sail for a grueling 80-day voyage to Manhattan, arriving on September 30, 1794. While his experiences during the French Revolution may not have marked him as a revolutionary, they undoubtedly shaped his perspective on life and the importance of stability and order. JeanAnthelmeBrillat-Savarin, a renowned philosopher and gastronome, found himself in a new and unfamiliar land, the United States. After escaping the tumultuous French Revolution, Brillat-Savarin sought refuge in America, where he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and resilience. Despite the challenges he faced, Brillat-Savarin embraced his new life with a sense of humor and an unwavering passion for knowledge. During his time in the U.S., Brillat-Savarin supported himself by giving French and violin lessons. He playfully awarded himself the title of Philosopher, a moniker he would carry with him until the end of his days. His musical talents also led him to become a member of America's only professional orchestra, performing as the first violin at the John Street Theater in New York. But it was not only his professional pursuits that left a lasting impression on Brillat-Savarin. He fondly recalled an incident in Hartford, Connecticut, where he shot a wild turkey and brought it back to the kitchen. The succulent roast bird, he described, was a feast for the senses, charming to behold, pleasing to smell, and delicious to taste. It was a testament to his appreciation for the pleasures of life, both gastronomic and otherwise. One particular evening at Little's Tavern in New York would forever hold a special place in Brillat-Savarin's memory. He found himself engaged in a spirited drinking bout with two fellow French émigrés, pitted against two Englishmen. Together, they consumed copious amounts of claret, port, Madeira, and punch. In this jovial contest, the French emerged victorious, a triumph that brought a sense of camaraderie and pride. Brillat-Savarin's American exile not only shaped his personal experiences but also influenced his philosophical outlook. Through his encounters and observations, he gained valuable insights into the human condition and the pursuit of pleasure. His time in America taught him the importance of embracing life's joys, whether in the form of a delectable meal or a friendly competition among friends. In today's fast-paced world, Brillat-Savarin's philosophy serves as a reminder to savor the simple pleasures and find delight in the everyday. His story encourages us to embrace humor, pursue knowledge, and appreciate the richness of life's experiences. Brillat-Savarin's legacy as a philosopher and lover of all things gastronomic continues to inspire us to seek fulfillment and meaning in our daily lives.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.